Hello and welcome back to my channel, Thrifty Day. My name is Leah. I'm the creator behind Thrifty Day. Today's episode is going to be a very easy tutorial. We are going to be making these handmade tags using stickers and tapes from the Washi Tape Shop. So let's start off by getting a peek at these beautiful tapes from the Washi Tape Shop, and then we'll get into the tutorial. Hello friends, I'm super excited to bring you this really fun little tutorial. I think that it is going to be very easy and you can use any products. I am going to be using these beautiful washi tapes that are from the Washi Tape Shop. I do have a link for a discount and it is linked in the description box down below, so be sure to check that out. But this is what we're going to be making today, these sweet little tags. You can use them as a gift tag. You can use round ones and back them with some cardstock and make them ornaments. And you can just do a lot of different things. So I'm excited. I'm also going to be using these tapes for my holiday card exchange. I'm going to be sealing envelopes and things like that. So there's just so many uses. I just want to show you. We'll talk about the supplies you need to make the tags in a moment, but first let's look at the tags. If you wanted a full ASMR unboxing, I've already posted a short so you can check that out. But I do just want to remind you of how beautiful these tapes are from the Washi Tape Shop. They are so gorgeous. This one alone, this is definitely my favorite one, which is why I'm showing you first. You get so many different images. So I could keep pulling out for days and days and days the roll, but we will be here all day. They are gorgeous. You get so much variety. It's really fun. They are individual stickers, as you can tell. That is the tree that I used on the tag. So let me show you this one as well. Again, if you wanted to see the full ASMR unboxing, you can find that on my shorts here. But how beautiful are these? These are like windows. Oh, look at how sweet. Oh my goodness, this window. So I love these because, again, these are individual stickers, and my plan is to use a lot of these on my holiday card. So if you are part of my holiday card exchange 2025 for Thrifty Day over on Patreon, you will likely find one of these incredibly beautiful washi tape stickers on your envelope. And oh, look at how sweet these ones for sure. Look at the easy chair, the presents, the window. I love them. These would also make really beautiful tags, a little more contemporary, not so vintage, although, you know, I'm a vintage girl. I love this one. It's landscapes. They all come with this little like sealing piece too that you can continue to use. Look at how gorgeous. That is a big piece. That's actually perfect for a December daily or a junk planner, just to sort of put at the bottom to add a little bit of whimsy, a little bit of winter into your layout. These are absolutely so beautiful. This is a collaborative video with the Washi Tape Shop. So thank you so much to the Washi Tape Shop for choosing me to send these incredibly beautiful tapes to. I always say yes when the Washi Tape Shop wants to collaborate because I love their products. I love that they are individual stickers, but I also love that they have tapes as well. They did send also send some floral designs. You can see them on the unboxing, but I'm gonna have a separate tutorial video using those. It's gonna be a little bit more of a fall vibe, so be sure to tune into that if you were interested in that. This is the last one we're gonna look at for now though. I love it. I love it. The jar with the little house, the presents, the children. Oh my goodness, I love these. I particularly love this little girl. I'm going to use her in my journal. I feel like she looks a little bit like my Hannah, right next to a little angel. So I am definitely, Hannah's my daughter if you don't know, so I am definitely going to be using this roll, not only for tags, but also in my December daily. So that's a little peek at the tapes that we are going to be using for this easy tutorial. Once again, thank you so much, Washi Tape Shop, for inspiring this little project and for sending me the most beautiful tapes and stickers I've seen. So aside from sort of a focal piece, again, I'm going to use the Washi Tape Shop tapes. You are also going to need tags. You don't need to buy tags. If you have scraps, I actually happen to have these in my stash. They were actually donated to me, gifted to me by a friend who had purchased them and then decided she couldn't really use them anymore. So I am going to use these. I would have preferred maybe more of like a craft color, but it's okay. We're using what we have. But again, you can even just cut the same sort of general shape out of whatever scraps you have to do this project. So you'll need tags or scrap paper. I am also going to, I love the sort of snow look I am going to use the Tim Holtz, well, it's not Tim Holtz, it's Ranger Distress Spritz in antique linen. Mine came in a set of 3. I'm not going to use these. They're a little bit darker. It's walnut and weathered wood, so I'll save those for a different project. We'll put these over here. The one I'm going to be using today, because it looks like snow and just screams Christmas to me, is the Distress Spritz antique linen. So you're going to need that. I also did distress the edges of my tag, so I'm going to use my Distress Oxide, also by Ranger, and my dauber. And then there's a few other little random things you're going to need. Let me show you. If you wanted to add words onto your tag or ornament, whatever you are making, I am using the Tim Holtz Ideology words. They're the Christmas ones. I just recently bought this one. I buy it every year. I gold stars because it's my vibe. When this is wet, I find that having a little pair of tweezers has been helpful, so I highly recommend that. You're going to need a tissue to blot because I'm impatient. I don't like waiting for it to dry, so I blot it so I can just get to work. And then, of course, you're going to want to cover your workspace because we will be spritzing, so you don't want to get it all over everything. So let me cover my workspace, and then we will get a few of these tags made. For this tutorial, I'm actually going to make 3. I don't love the little jute string. If you can hear Ellie breathing like she has worked so hard today in the background, I'm sorry, but we are a dog house. So I'm going to make 3 tags here on this YouTube video with you. We are going to start by grabbing our Distress Spritz. You can hear that there's like a, can you hear that? Like a shaker in there, because you do want it to be shaken up quite a bit. So shake it up, and I don't spray a lot, guys, I don't need it to be saturated. There we go. Maybe a little bit more, a little bit more. Easy. So this is going to last you quite a long time. I purchased mine at Michael's, by the way. I'm going to give it 1 moment. We're going to let it dry for 1 second. We're going to let it have its time, but then we're going to daub. So let's just kind of push that over here. And in the meantime, we'll choose what sort of stickers we want to add on here. You can add any one of these. Oh my gosh, I'm going to add the fireplace, I think. The little girl, no, we're adding her, the woman with the suitcase. And then I think I want to add this onto one. Are we sticking with this whole theme? Should we add some of the different ones? No, we're just going to stick with this. This one's already open. This is what we're going with. So I'm definitely going to use the woman with the suitcase. I think I might go with the wreath and perhaps a bow, and then the cityscape. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to set this to the side. Oops. Oh, I'm so sorry. I shook you. They curl up a little bit because it's wet. I'm sure there's like a water sort of content in that, but get your little, whatever, what are these tweezers? And just dab it. See, it's not even that wet. And you may be thinking, no, just wait for it to dry. It's so pretty. You're right, it is. But I'm sort of here for a grungy moment as well. So I sort of like a smeared, imperfect look. I actually think that's quite beautiful. So we're definitely dry enough. What I do recommend doing here is folding up where you spritz, because it might still be wet. So that way you have like a new protected sort of space. Does that make sense? So bring them back over, bring them back over. The first step is going to be to add your image. So let's grab the images. I definitely love her. She's going in. I'm sorry if I am off the screen here. Let's put her on this side. And you might be thinking, oh no, the stickers are too big. Don't worry, we're just gonna trim around it. It's an easy fix. I'm also gonna go with the wreath. As you can see, they're individual stickers. I think it's so beautiful. And then I'm gonna add probably the bow as well. This really pretty like Christmas red bow. And I'm just gonna put it right up here. The next thing I really want to add is this cityscape, and it is much too big. This is so pretty. I can't wait to add these stickers, these washi stickers, to my Christmas cards. How beautiful to get that on a holiday card. I would buy this roll just for holiday cards, and I would venture to say 1 roll would be enough to do all of your cards. Okay, I realize it's not gonna get the whole thing, but we're gonna do our best. We are going to do our best. Okay, so as you can see, they all go off the end a little bit. If you really wanted these to be two-sided, you could also spritz the back. I'm not going to worry about that. I think I will use my stamp though, just to stamp them. So once they are on, you are going to get your scissors. Use a pair of grungy scissors. You don't need to use your perfect paper or fabric cutting scissors. And you are just going to want to trim it so that it looks like one complete tag piece. I use the back to trim so I can see. I love this. Has anybody purchased from the Washi Tape Shop before? Let me know. I would love to know what you purchased, or if you intend to, because oh my gosh, these are so lovely. Look at how pretty that is. And I'm aware you can't see a lot of that spritz anymore, but it just looks so beautiful, kind of shining through behind it. It's hard to see, but there's also a shimmer, which I love. You know me, I'm here for a shimmery sort of moment. Oh gosh, this one is so cute. And we are not done. We're gonna add words, we're gonna add stars, we're gonna make them beautiful. Okay, and this one was easy. It was just the bottom little bit. Simple Simon. Okay, so we have that. Now we are going to add some words. Where's my, here it is. I love these little words. I think they're super fun. I use them all the time in my December daily and in my junk planner. I just think they're so beautiful. I want to look for smaller sort of sayings, like wonder is sort of quite beautiful, because I don't want the word to get cut off. I'm okay cutting off a good amount of things. You could even cut them in half. I bet, let's try that. Should we try that? I mean, it's not like I've never done it before, but may your days be merry and bright. Let's see, may your days be merry and bright. I love it. Okay, so right now we need another one over here. Well, there are bells, but they're not the kind of bells I'm thinking of. Small but bright. I have to save that one. We all shine. I love that one. That's sweet. Let me see. A message of love. Merry Christmas. A wintry landscape. Oh, that would have been nice. I kind of just like Merry Christmas. I feel like that's such a nice little situation. You know what? We'll cut it again. We're going to make these stickers our own. Merry Christmas. And then we'll add a couple stars here too. I love that. Oh, a little strings of evergreen. Okay. I guess we're just cutting them all up. That's fine. Strings of evergreen. Oh, I love it. Okay. So that, oh, I'm so sorry. That is perfect. Now, this is the easiest little tutorial ever. Oh, I forgot to tell you, you also will need some red and white string, or you can keep whatever you have on there. I am going to add stars because you know I'm a star kind of gal. It's okay if they go off the edge of the tag. We will once again just trim away. I sort of like that look. I don't like everything to be so cohesive and perfect. I think that a lot of the beauty of crafting is in the imperfection. And the reason I feel that way is because I don't like something to look so perfect that it no longer looks handmade. I like my items to look like a handmade moment. So as you can see, it kind of goes off the edge of the tag. So again, we are just going to use our crummy old scissors and we are just going to trim it. And it looks so pretty. And we're almost done, you guys. These are so fast and easy. If you were a part of a holiday card exchange or a swap, this would be a really fun little project to add into your holiday cards because it's flat. So you will be able to send them in a stamped piece of mail. You don't have to worry about it being too thick. Okay, so make sure it's all on there very well. The next thing we are going to do is get our little dauber and our Distress Oxide. You're going to want to make sure it's on there. I like the sponge one, not like the felt tip. And you can go as dark or as light with that ink. Oh, it looks like I didn't get a good clean cut. Let's trim that again. You can go as dark or as light with this Distress ink as you would like. I like to go a little bit toasty because I want it to be very visual. Let me give you a comparison. That is with ink around the edges and that is without. So that is the difference. That's the vibe. So if you like it without, you clearly can skip the step. I think it just adds that nice little bit of finality to the craft. But everybody is entitled to their own opinion. You may not feel that way, and that is okay too. All right, I love it. Oh, these are so easy, so pretty to put on a package. The other thing you can do is probably just, and you can even do this now, you can spritz the back so that it just looks like it has a sheen. And then you can even print out to and from, or you can even just write to and from if you plan to use these as actual tags. Now, I forgot to mention this earlier. The final step is you will just need some of this little red and white striped twine. You can get it anywhere. I believe I purchased mine, I mean, honestly, probably on Amazon. I don't recall. I think this was from last year. But I know you can get it easily on Amazon and probably any craft store. You just need to get a length of it, cut it out. It doesn't even matter how much, unless you intend to actually tie it to something and you know that there's a length you're going to need. If you're just making them to create tags, just about probably 6 inches is enough. You'll want 3 and 3 once you fold it in half. So I don't think it matters exactly how long. These would also be really pretty if you're doing an in-person market to tie onto the actual item that you create, whether it's a junk journal, whether it's an ephemera pack. You could even use some washi to tape it on with the price on the back. Someone might be much more inclined to purchase if they also get this beautiful little handmade tag, perhaps with your stamp on the back with your shop name, so they can also put that into their journal. Alrighty, friends, that is it. Simple, beautiful, easy. Let me give you an up-close look at all of them. This is the first one. I love it. We All Shine, Merry Christmas. This is the second one, Wonder, Strings of Evergreen. This one says, The Magic Tree, Peace and Joy. And this one says, May your days be merry and bright. A very simple tutorial. Thank you so much, the Washi Tape Shop, for inspiring this and supplying the beautiful washi tape stickers that I used to create them. Again, if you wanted to purchase and get a little discount, be sure to check the links down in the description box down below. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like. That would mean so much to me. If you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for being here. And if you are a returning guest of Thrifty Day, I just want to say thank you. You mean so much to me. Thank you so much for watching and then even returning. So have a really good one. More easy holiday tutorials are coming very soon.